was in a bookstore, and I realized that all these books that I've been reading when I was growing up, they never took place in Joburg or in South Africa. And I thought it was a great idea to finally do something that was fun and on an international level that happened in the place where I come from.
When Josh came to me at that time, I was working as a journalist. When he spoke to me, I remembered the cool books that I had read, and I thought this could be a really exciting medium to work in.
I think I was watching a movie or something, and I just got the idea that how cool would it be if Jan van Riebeeck was a vampire, because he kind of looked like Dracula, you know, he wore the same kind of clothes, he's from the same era. You know, he'd be a cool character to be a vampire.
Well, the basic premise is that the Dutch East India Company was controlled by a council of vampires. So Jan van Riebeeck is a vampire, and his arrival at the Cape in 1652 is the event that sets the story in motion. We then jump 350 years to Johannesburg in the present day. Vampires are still with us, and we follow a group of them, and we learn that vampires are not doing very well now. They've contracted a virus which is very similar to HIV. In the book we call it IDV, and the effect this has on vampires is it makes them mortal. So the story, as we followed in Rebirth, is basically a race against the clock to find a cure.
We always kind of had this concept that Joburg is like Africa's Gotham. I mean, if you were a vampire, Joburg would be the place to be.
Yeah, we've both grown up here, and I think anybody who knows this city knows that it's a pretty intense place to be.
I think the power of Josh's work, his drawings, lies in the diversity of their influences. You've got your Marvel superheroes in there, you have a little bit of Disney creeping in, but it's also very painterly at the same time. Josh is a huge Rembrandt fan, and he's managed to bring it all together in this really interesting and I think contemporary way.
The character who drives the story is Cassia. She, like the other vampires in Joburg, is quarantined here, so she's dealing with a lot of stuff. She's dealing with having been alive for 400 years, she's dealing with the quarantine, she's dealing with not being well, and you know, even though she's had centuries of life, she's frustrated. She's still got stuff to learn, and what she has to learn is what drives our story.
So this was something that we kind of decided when we met, that we needed to do it properly and we needed to finish it no matter how long it took.
We ducked and dived and worked hard and stayed up late and finished it.